unusual thing, funny thing.
Yes.
Funny thing, Eric getting a card stuck to his head.
Yeah, that was good. Oh, and then we did Body Party, his game, earlier this afternoon.
We were asking about like special cards that you should do.
Yeah, we want the adult version.
Yeah.
The erotica version.
Yes. Many people have.
Oh, I'm sure they have. Yeah, the crane thing was good.
That was hilarious.
Lift it?
Yeah, lift it.
Lift it.
That was a lot of fun.
My voice is fine. Her voice is fine.
I'm starting.
Eric. It's perfectly okay. Eric, you're a horrible liar.
No, he's perfectly fine.
Compared to a lot of the other exhibitors, we don't have to stress our voices. We have microphones. We don't have to project.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you what a difference that makes. It is kind of funny though, so the presenter's usually sitting, or the guest is about where Eric is, and then the host is where Catherine is. And there's this little arrow where we can hear the producer, this little quiet voice. It's like, can you tell me how to spell the name? And you can just, I think mostly by virtue of the fact your ear is lined up with them talking. And other than that, we never to get loud. In fact, we have to remember not to yell because
sometimes I think
we'll
a little
blow out
loud.
whoever's sitting in the producer spot.
Components in art.
Did I buy a copy of Lift It? No, ran out of room in my suitcase. So.
I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to consolidate tonight.
In art.
Which game were you most impressed on based on components in art?
Well, it was at Gen Con, but Abyss was beautiful.
Well, I've heard rumors about that. I still have not looked at it, but the boxes were gorgeous.
Witness had, because it was a comic book art, so that was neat.
I got something that the pieces are really pretty in. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, damn it.
Well, John and I got one of the limited editions of Haru Ichiban.
Oh yeah, that was very pretty.
The handmade wood box with pieces.
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
pre-ordered it and never went to get it.
Oops. I'm sure it's sold now.
It's all happening sometimes.
This is annoying me that I can't remember the name of it.
That you can't think of anything?
No. I got a hold of something that there were very few of, like 10 copies.
Red 7.
Oh no, there were 30 of them. No,
there were 50 of them.
50 of them. Yeah. I had to get that.
I still think I've been asking a couple people, they say, oh yeah, it sold out super fast on the first day. I was like, did it sell out by 9:51? I think we're still the first sellout.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And now it's a photo op. Cheese. Oh, we're not cheesing anymore. Alchemist had a lot of pieces and a lot of pieces.
And those potion bottles. So cute.
Are those the ones you had as earrings? I'm responding to the background.
I love the art on Lap Dance, I have to say. Though I still haven't had a chance to actually play it, so I don't know if it plays well or not.
I've had, you're not the first person to mention the background. There is actually a good technical reason for doing this. It's when we have the people walking by in the middle of the interview, occasionally they will be scratching various body parts or whatnot. The focus should be on the game and the guest.
I agree with you. So what Aldi's saying off camera is that we have a plan. We tinkered with it a little bit at Gen Con that we can have a fourth camera or a mobile camera or something like that. That would be like the crowd view, and that's where you could kind of go crowd surfing and watch
people bending over.
Watch people bending over and not have their blouses too low cut.
That's right.
Question for you.
Did Body Party hit Spiel? Cocktail Games brought something like 96 copies. Ricky Tata from Le Mans Games volunteered with Space. So he said, yeah, sure, bring 100. So he brought 96 copies and he sold them.
Fantastic.
And, I did not buy 99. No. I bought 2 dozen separately, just figuring I'd have, I've had so many publishers give me games over the years. So I was going, I gave them to various people. And of course, potential license partners in different languages and different places. So
did Eric take video?
I sold one.
Oh, good job.
Yes.
One officially. So
Yes, Eric did.
Yes, Eric did, and also Beth and I went out.
The question: did we take video at other booths?
Yeah.
Yes.
Did we take video at other booths? Yes, we did. It wasn't
I
just Eric,
almost
but it
did.
was also Beth.
Yeah, I was Eric seeing iVoice this year.
So that did
I
happen.
almost was once, but it fell through.
Let's see. Conium interview. Yes. It's very professional prototype. Lots of miniatures. Most interesting games from this.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, it's the usual things where I'm always looking for the next things. I just played this funky, like, deduction sort of party game that Korea Board Games is doing next year.
Cool.
It's got like that love letter feel to it,
Yeah.
and then it's super quick, but it's like 4 to 8 players. You're trying to find out who's holding a particular card, or be the last one to play it and be done. And it was super fast. We played like 4 times in the back room in 20 minutes or so.
Thinking ahead to things coming up, we were at the Yellow booth and we filmed a mobile video for the World of Yo-Ho, which is another of this trend of integrating technology into board games. And that one, flat board game, you actually put your smartphone right on the board, and it's a pirate game, and your smartphone is your ship. And it's compatible with like anything that's smaller than a mini, pretty much. And you just press move, and you move it, and it knows where you're moving to, and shows the artwork that the phone is covering up, but including your ship with lots of animation, and there's all sorts of and if there's supposed to be a random element in there, if you're looking, something sort of pops up unexpectedly, boing, there it is. And that looked just absolutely fascinating. I found it was a really clean way of integrating technology. And that was totally unexpected. They just kind of came up and said, hey, you're standing right here, you have a camera, you want to come over and see it. So I was like, cool.
Yeah, that's right. Someone has bigger phone equals bigger ship.
I don't think so.
It still fits in the space there.
Tablet, computer.
Yeah,
I asked about tablets, actually. They said, no, that wouldn't work.
I think the quality of this year's games is any thoughts on quality of this year's games versus previous? I think that's hard to say until we actually play them.
Yeah, definitely.
We played very few.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't know. I mean, people seem there's just tons and tons of really nice games.
I think we could component-wise, a lot of like the smaller games that you might have had much simpler components, or like the pieces might have been much thinner cardboard. It seems like the quality is getting better with those small production games, if you know what I mean.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes. Just that, yes. Well, especially if you do a 300 copy special edition of Haruichi Ban.
That's right. Arkwright.
Quality of games. I assume you mean maybe quality of game design instead of just the.
Too soon to
quality
tell.
Of,
Yeah.
Too soon to tell. People keep asking what's the hit game. No one's asked yet. Hit game.
Go check out the Geek Buzz.
You got Geek Buzz top is still Alchemist?
Yes.
Yes.
No, Alchemist is back.
Okay, Alchemist is back in the top.
Yeah. Went up to top for first with Alchemist. And then Fight Drives.
Yeah.
Hyperborea.
I can't remember.
Abyss. Or something else. Imperial Settlers is fine.
Yeah, probably.
It's kind of been those 6 at the top.
The entire time, yeah.
Did Arkwright look good? I will say it was unfortunately scheduled that for being a meaty, massive game, it was the very last interview.
He seemed to really know what he was talking about. It was hard for me to follow all the details because I'm very tired. But I mean, it is what it is. It's that,
It is what it is.
It's that kind of game where you really need to be. You need to like that time of game to play, And if you're, I'm not necessarily super keen on that kind of game. But if you like that stuff, I think.
Where was?
Oh,
sorry.
I'm tired.
I was just gonna say it is what it is. My wife says that's shorthand for STFU.
What?
She says it's like that phrase where you're just like, it is what it is.
Where are you asking? Why were there not very much Kickstarter publishers on the feed, or why were there more? Were there
quite
more
a few Kickstarter.
Well, we got stricter this year. That if for
Game had to be here.
It had to physically be here, and maybe it was funded initially through a Kickstarter, or maybe there's something coming up later with a Kickstarter, but for it to be an interview here, either through mobile or through the booth, had to be a physical copy, debuting here, sold here.
Except for the couple things that
A handful of things.
There was
99% of them.
Yeah. There's a couple small
like I was
preview
not
things.
do the magic
Yes.
game.
Yes.
Gotta do that. So.
There were a couple things that were coming next week, or in 2 weeks or whatnot. But
Yeah, and a few that the timing of things, boxes getting stuck.
But I mean, the
Yeah, exactly.
Kickstarter is not so much. I mean, it's Gen Con. Gen Con was like Kickstarter left and right.
Yes, that
all
was
over the
Kickstarter
place.
on parade.
And here it's
that I think has a lot to do with the fact that Kickstarter started in the U.S. I mean, originally Europeans couldn't actually do anything via Kickstarter. It's just barely open in Norway. So Europeans being able to do Kickstarter, it's much smaller. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, also they'll just do 200 copies here. In addition to 200 copies, and just be done.
Yeah.
So
Going back a few questions. Votes on Geek Buzz. We changed the system this year. Previously, people would have to come physically to the booth.
Yeah.
They'd have a card, they'd input it on one of our 4 laptops, and there's your voting. This year, a little bit different. Still need a card, still need a code, but on the back, there's a QR code. So once you have this business card in hand, you can walk around the fair wherever you are. You can be on the way east butt chuck end of Hall 3 and say, wow, this was awesome. Yep, that's right. Scan the QR code on your phone, enter in your password code, and vote on the spot. So you didn't have to be physically here to do the voting, although you did have to come here physically at one point to get your card.
We've actually gotten a lot more Geek Buzz votes this year than in the past.
Yeah, and it also evens the playing field a little bit because there was a little bit more of an advantage for those that were in the close vicinity to our booth, just by proximity's sake. So we're trying to level that out by letting people vote anywhere in the hall. But we do ask them to come say hi to us first, and now buy promos.
Girls, do you like Polish, Czech, and Russian names and surnames? That doesn't really seem like an appropriate question.
Hey,
because we mutilate
I
them.
quite like them. It's just I can't pronounce most of them.
Sorry.
We are John
And I feel
Travolta.
so bad when I can't pronounce them properly, and that just makes
Two
me
of you
sad.
equal John
The two of us
Travolta.
equal John Travolta. I have embraced my John Travolta. I totally cheated on mobile interviews and just used their first name.
Oh, that's smart.
I'm a horrible,
So this is only my second year. I haven't learned all those yet.
Oh, well, when you're here, Scott won't let you.
What are this year's big trends? Dice games or something else? I mean,
technology integration.
there's some. I mean, there's the Knizia one from Robin's.
There's quite a few. And my husband got one where you have a tablet in the game, and then there's a fancy pen that you use
Leaders.
to. Yeah, fancy pen that you use to do the movements and attacks and everything.
Right.
So it seems like there's a lot of things that involve.
Of course, that's like 4 titles. So I don't know
Of
if that's,
thousands,
if
yeah.
that's a big trend. It's a trend.
Yeah.
It's more.
Yeah. Good point.
But
There are lots of dice. Maybe not so much.
we do need a geek list of things strapped to your face.
Yeah, Snuffle Truffles. I noticed time was really short compared to years previous. Keyflower for an hour versus 10 feet. Well, there's just, we've had to change the timing of things. Now that we're established, this is our 4th year here with this big, large 3-camera booth, we probably get at least 2 to 3 people per hour walking up saying, what do I need to do to get a video?
Yeah.
So it's
So
just
there's
trying to
more
be fair.
people, and also one of the things you notice about the videos is that people tend to prefer the shorter videos than the longer ones, and so for the games themselves, it's actually more beneficial to have a shorter video than to have a much longer one.
Could somebody tell Skewy how to turn on the module on the homepage for him so we can answer other questions? Thank you.
How many games did the B2 library increase?
Doug is compiling a geek list.
Yeah.
And he's going to list every single game that is going to be added to the BGG library this year. It should be open. People should be able to see it. Doug Garrett, so look for a geek list, his newest geek list, and that should give you an idea. He's still working on it. He's probably in like the D's or something, and I think it was up to like 100 games already. So Quite a few.
There's 35 boxes sitting out back, if that gives you an idea.
That's right. We'll have 3 full pallets.
Yeah. And a pallet is a really significantly tall pile of boxes.
Yes. Tightly packed. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. There's the answer.
Keep them coming, people.
Yeah.
We got at least like 5 or 10 more minutes we can sit and talk.
Again with the hot games, someone brought this up, and I talked about this. I forget who with, but the notion of like what game will be played the most. You know, and I think I was definitely right when I said 5 Tribes, because Days of Wonder had 35 tables, and they were all 5 Tribes, and they were all full every time they walked by.
Wow.
And I mean, I don't know if it sounds like a lot, but then you look at any other publisher, they don't have 35 tables, and they'll be showing 5 games in their booth. And it's just like, we got 2 games, we got two tables here, 2 tables there, 2 tables there. That's it. They like get 1 game and just like, everyone's gonna do it. Well, I gotta try it. I'm gonna do all this.
What was the dominant theme this year? Well, it wasn't sheep. And it wasn't instinct. Oh yeah, meta games. The Essen itself.
Yeah, there's 2 of them.
And Hams and Gluck had a special Essen tile for Carcassonne. They were giving away as a promo.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, this is gonna be our last 2 questions. Gen Con versus Spiel. Apples and oranges.
Spiel.
Which Spiel?
Spiel.
I haven't been to Gen Con yet, so I gotta say Spiel.
All right, Skewy's got the last question. More re-releases this year, or was it just you?
More re-releases, such as
San Juan.
St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
San Juan wasn't here though.
Well,
It's
that's
US.
true.
Yeah.
US release.
I
I think it's you.
think it's you.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Well,
about
someone asked, this is on Twitter, but hey, while I'm here, someone asked about, because San Juan's coming back, is it possible to get like Macau back in print again? And the answer is, maybe. It just, they have to see as well, like, what does San Juan do? Right? San Juan's been out of print for a while. It doesn't make sense. If no one buys San Juan, then why would they bring back anything else?
Yeah.
So what happens with the US is what San Juan's in the US market and new editions like the change
If you want them to re-release more things, you gotta buy their re-releases.
It doesn't make sense to print 3,000 to 5,000 copies of Macau. Like, is there that much demand for Macau, or is it like 500 people who want it? So,
Or 10.
10 people?
Yeah.
The same 10 people asking over and over. You know, so you gotta have the proof in numbers.
Keep making new usernames.
I mean, they've
asking over again.
had surprising success, they said, with Burgundy and Bora Bora and some of the other ones. And the new layout will be shown at Nuremberg, which is not a reprint, but people who are looking for something that's out of print could be happy.
Well, that was vague.
That was vague. And, you know, so.
Alright,
But then there could be other just straight reprints down the road if sales warrant.
Oh, Medina was the other new reprint.
Yeah.
But that's been out for so long. It's been out of print for so long.
I mean, yeah, it's been like 10 years. So.
Oh, more than that.
you're very welcome. It's fun.
Lots and lots of fun.
And, yes.
Bye, guys.
Peace out, people.
Where's the kid?
Now it's the arduous job of